I'm Alexander Armstrong, and welcome to Pointless, the show that makes big winners out of the lowest scorers. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hello, my name is Chris. This is my wife Lynn, and we live in Crowborough in East Sussex.
Couple number two.
Hi, my name's Jenny, and this is my friend Gwyn, and we're both from Teddington.
Couple number three.
Hi, I'm Sam. This is my boyfriend Thomas, and we live in London.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Ollie. I'm from Nottingham. This is Christopher. He's from Derby.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much, all of you. Very, very warm welcome to the show. Lovely to have you with us. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. Spinning more plates than a beleaguered children's entertainer. It's my pointless friend, it's Richard.
Afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. So,
yes,
Chris and Lynn, welcome back. Round two last time. Sam and Thomas, welcome back. Head to head, played against Marie and Clive. Now, as those two pairs know and the other two don't, there was a very nice little jackpot building up, £8,250 that Marie and Clive went through to play for in that final round. Now, they played a round on tennis. Their first answer was incorrect. The second answer scored 3 points. And I will leave it to Xander to let you know what their final answer scored.
Their final answer scored 3 points. So Marie and Clive didn't win the jackpot last time. That means we add another £1,000 to it. So today's jackpot starts off at £9,250. Someone in front of me now, a pair in front of me now, could be taking that home. Best of luck. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. You know this, but with the stakes so high, it's not going to hurt to restate it. The pair with the highest score at the end of each round will be eliminated. Your job is to make sure you are not that pair, and you do that, obviously, by coming up with the lowest scores you can. Best of luck to everybody. Our first category this afternoon is weddings. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? Yeah. And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns 20th and 21st century royal marriages. Richard.
We're going to show you the names of 7 people on each board, all of whom married into the royal family. But who did they marry in the years shown, please? 7 on the first, 7 on the second board, 14 marriages to guess at home. Good luck.
Thank you very much indeed. So, we are looking for the royal spouses of these people. Here is our first board of 7, and we have got Camilla Parker Bowles, 2005. Sophie Winkleman, 2009. Catherine Middleton, 2011. Wallace Simpson, 1937. Philip Mountbatten, 1947. Baroness Mary Christine von Reibnitz, 1978. And Jack Brooksbank, 2018. I'll read those all again. Camilla Parker Bowles, 2005. Sophie Winkleman, 2009. Catherine Middleton, 2011. Wallace Simpson, 1937. Philip Mountbatten, 1947. Baroness Mary Christine von Reibnitz, 1978. And Jack Brooksbank, 2018. There we go. Lynn, welcome back.
Thank you.
Good to have you with us again. Now, remind us all about yourself.
So I'm married to Chris, 36 years. We've travelled around a bit, Chris being a civil engineer. We were in the Middle East and Canada. In the Middle East, I didn't know what I was going to do because he was civil engineering and I was sitting in an apartment thinking what I could do. So I blagged my way onto Qatar television and I was a weather girl in the Middle East.
In Qatar, so every day he said, it's going to be hot.
Yeah.
It's going to be hot. Mostly dry and hot. In fact, entirely dry and hot.
That's a nice gig. Was it just the differences between how hot it was going to be?
Yeah, but it was always hot.
So I was going to say, you remember that time last week and I said it was really hot? It's going to be like that again.
Yeah.
Not as hot as yesterday.
Yeah.
35 degrees today, wrap up warm.
Occasional sandstorm.
Yeah, oh, that's true, sandstorm.
Yeah.
So, Lynn, who are you going to go for?
OK, I'm going to go Baroness Marie Christine von Reibnitz. And I think it was the Duke of Kent. OK, the Duke of Kent, says Lynn. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said the Duke of Kent. No, Lynn, I'm so sorry. It may not be the last 100 points of the round, but I'm afraid 100 points it is.
Yeah, not the Duke of Kent, I'm afraid, Lynn. I'll give all the correct answers at the end of the pass.
Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Gwyn, welcome to Pointless. Lovely to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
I was a primary school teacher, since retired. I spend a lot of time now looking after a 2-year-old grandchild, which is quite exhausting.
Nice. Yours, I hope.
Indeed.
When you have any time, assuming you get some time, what delights you? What do you like
I
to
enjoy
get up to?
rambling. I'm a member of the Ramblers Association.
Very
This
nice.
time last week, I was actually leading a walk.
Leading a walk means you get to choose where you go?
Yes, you have to organise it as well.
Oh, do you have to hand out all the maps in the
No,
things?
I hold on to the map
You hold
and
on
just
to the
make
map.
sure everyone is with me.
Wow. OK, and you decide which pub everyone goes to?
Indeed.
That's nice. Ramblers, leaders, perks.
Yeah.
Now then, Gwyn, what are you going to go for? Who are you going to go
Again, I'm a little bit unsure, but I'm going to take a gamble and I'm going to go with the last one, and I think that's Princess Eugenie.
Princess Eugenie, or Princess Eugenie, as I've heard it pronounced. Princess Eugenie. Should we see if that's right for the bottom one? It's right. I think that's a very good one. Down it goes to 26. Very well done indeed, Gwyn.
Very well played. It was one or the other, wasn't it? Very well done, yes. They met skiing in Switzerland, unsurprisingly, and their car to the reception was a James Bond car from Spectre, Aston Martin.
That's fun. Thank you very much indeed. Sam,
Hi.
a warm welcome back to Pointless. Remind us all about yourself, Sam.
Yeah, no, I work in marketing in London, but I'm originally from Canada.
Whereabouts in Canada are you from originally?
I'm from Vancouver.
Very nice. Do you go back from time to time? I mean, when were you last back in
Yeah,
Vancouver?
I was last back in June, actually, just to
Okay.
visit my family. I do like to go back, and I really miss the outdoors and stuff.
I
That's
bet.
the main thing. So-
Vancouver is one of my favourite cities I've ever been to. One of the few cities you think, oh, I could live here.
Oh, that's
It's
nice.
lovely. It's got mountains, it's got ocean, it's got... Oh, it's a gorgeous city,
Ah,
isn't it?
Yeah, it's
I haven't
gorgeous.
been there. I haven't been there. Your
What-
accent's amazing. Is your accent a typical Vancouver accent?
No, I think my accent's shifted a bit since I've been living here for 4 years, so it's sort of.
OK, so it's sort of mid-transit.
Yeah, no, when I go back, they don't think I sound like them, but then here, people don't think I sound like British people, so somewhere mid-Atlantic.
It's exotic, I'll give you that. Sam, how are you finding this round?
Well, I was actually going to give that answer, so my options are a bit limited now. I've been watching The Crown, which helps a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say Philip Mountbatten and who's now Queen Elizabeth II.
OK, Queen Elizabeth II says, Sam, let's see how many of our 100 people said Queen Elizabeth II. It's right. 100 is the high score. 68 is where you end up with Queen Elizabeth II.
Yeah, quite a low score, that, isn't it? But then I suppose Philip Mountbatten, maybe people
Yes.
don't recognise
Yeah,
the
that's
surname,
right.
possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a much simpler wedding, that one, because it was just after the war. She had to collect coupons for a dress.
Yeah.
They left the ceremony in a Bond car, but apart from that, it was very quiet.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, now, Christopher, we come to you. Welcome to Pointless.
Hi, Alexander.
Tell us all about yourself, Christopher.
I live in Nottingham, born in Derby. I work for a well-known German branded car dealership. And, yeah, that's about me. That's
That's
me.
it. Do you know what's nice? Is
Yeah.
because sometimes, I mean, Pointless is one of those things that's sort of playing on lots of tellies when you're wandering around an electrical shop.
Yeah?
When the camera's on Christopher, it's just a great way of seeing what the colours are.
Perfect.
Do you know what I mean?
It's
Camera
like- it's
lingering
like-
on Christopher now, you could say, oh, gosh, the depth of colour is beautiful.
If the BBC are looking for a new test card,
Yeah.
your T-shirt would do the job, wouldn't it?
Now, Christopher, this board is all yours. Do you feel like talking us through it?
Camilla Parker Bowles is Prince Charles, Sophie Winkelmann, Prince Edward, Catherine Middleton, Prince William, Wallis Simpson, Edward VIII, and Baroness Marie Christine von... What is it? Ribbons? Ribbons? I can't remember.
we
Sorry.
know which one you mean.
Yeah,
We
that
know.
one. I think that's Prince Michael of Kent. I think I'm going to go safe. I'm going to say Wallis Simpson and Edward VIII.
OK, Edward VIII for Wallis Simpson says Christopher. Let's see how many of our 100 people agree with Christopher. Wallis Simpson is right for Edward VIII. And there we are, down to 43.
Well played, Christopher. Nice start to your pointless career there. It's tempting to risk it, isn't it? If you had gone for Prince Michael of Kent, that would have scored you 12 points. Camilla Parker Bowles, you're quite right, married Prince Charles, Prince of Wales, would have scored you 92 points. Catherine Middleton, you're quite right about as well. Married the Duke of Cambridge, or Prince William, 89. And Sophie Winkleman...
Frederick Windsor.
Lord Frederick Windsor, she married, yeah. Would have scored you 4 points.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. OK, we are halfway through the round. Let's have a look at those scores. 26. What about that? Very well done indeed, Gwyn. 26, lowest score of the past. 43 is where we find Christopher and Ollie. 68 is where we find Sam and Thomas. Lynn and Chris, one of our returning pairs. There you are on 100. That might all change in the next round. You never know. There might be other banana skins for people to slip on, but Chris, you cannot afford to slip on one. We need a low score from you. Good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? Shall we put 7 more names up on the board? We're looking for the royal spouses of these people. And we have got Angus Ogilvy, 1963, Mike Tyndall, 2011, Meghan Markle, 2018, Thomas Kingston, 2019, Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, 1923, Anthony Armstrong-Jones, 1960, and Captain Mark Phillips, 1973. I'll read those all again. Angus Ogilvy, 1963, Mike Tyndall, 2011, Meghan Markle, 2018, Thomas Kingston, 2019, Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, 1923, Anthony Armstrong-Jones, 1960, and Captain Mark Phillips, 1973. There we go. Ollie, before we turn our attention to this board here, tell us all about yourself.
I work full-time for a promotional clothing and merchandise company based in Nottingham. Aside that, I spend most of my days trying to watch most of the football on TV and attempting to support Nottingham Forest at the weekend.
Attempting to support Nottingham Forest? Do you mean attempting to turn up, or...?
Turning up, but just attempting to enjoy it.
Attempting to... watching it behind the sofa. Right, OK. Now, you are on 43. If you can score 56 or less, you're safe.
Not my strong point at all, to be honest. But similar, I'd probably say a right answer is better than a wrong answer, so I'll try Mike Tyndall, and that's to Zara Phillips.
Zara Phillips for Mike Tyndall, says Ollie. Here is your red line. Can you get below that with Zara Phillips? Let's find out. Absolutely right. 63 is what that scores you. 106 is your total.
Yeah, a rare Scottish royal wedding, married in Canongate Kirk in 2011. It's on the Royal Mile in Edinburgh.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Thomas,
Hello.
welcome back. Head-to-headers from last time.
Yes.
Remind us all about yourself, Thomas.
So I'm originally from Derry, but moved over here for university, and now I work in the civil service in London.
You work in the civil service where his job is to name colours. We reckon. What do you love getting up to, Thomas? What are the sort of things that thrill you at a weekend, let's say?
I enjoy reading, walking, and any time that I can, anytime there's football on, especially Arsenal on the TV.
OK, Arsenal. Right, now, Thomas, 68. 68 is your score. 37 is your target.
It's a really terrible board for me. I'll probably take a bit of a punt with Angus Ogilvy, with Princess Anne.
OK, Princess Anne for Angus Ogilvy. Here is your red line. Let's find out what happens when we say Princess Anne. No, I'm afraid an incorrect answer there, Thomas. Ooh, a chink of light there for Chris and Lynn on podium 1. That takes your total up to 168.
Yeah, unlucky Thomas. I'll give all the correct answers at the end of the pass.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, now, Jenny.
Hi.
Welcome to Point. It's great to have you here. Tell us all about yourself, Jenny.
Well, I'm happily retired, having had a go at the civil service and accountancy.
Don't tell me you were also a colour namer, were you?
No,
You weren't
I
naming
wasn't,
colours.
no. I
OK.
was in another obscure department that people still haven't heard of.
What was that?
It was called the Public Trustee Office. And that was 50 years ago, and I still haven't met anybody who actually has heard of it.
The PTO?
But I worked there.
Yeah, the PTO. Yeah, Public Trustee Office,
Yes.
yeah.
Good for you.
What did you do?
Well, there were various departments because it was dealing with people's estates. It's where people appointed the public trustee as executor, so they dealt with estates.
Right.
And I used to work in the taxation department.
OK, very good. OK, now, Jenny, here's good news. You're through to the next round. Doesn't matter what you score.
Right.
But I suspect you've probably got a decent score here. What are you going to go for?
Well, I thought I'd also try Angus Ogilvy, and I hope I'm right, but I think it was Princess Marina.
Princess Marina,
Marina.
says Jenny. OK, let's see if that's right. No red line for you. You're already through. Princess Marina, is that right? No. No, not Princess Marina. Scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 126.
Sorry, Jenny, I tell you what, Angus Ogilvy got around, didn't he? Blimey.
Yeah.
All right, mate, that's a guy who liked wedding cake.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Chris. Chris, welcome back. Remind us all about yourself.
Retired civil engineer, as my wife Lynn was saying. I've got working as a hospital as a porter driver, and in my spare time I restore old British motorcycles.
Oh, that's fun. Have you got one of those lovely big garages where you've just
got enough space.
Lots of.
It's getting a bit crowded now, but there's enough space.
So how many have you got?
4.
Very nice. And lots of tarpaulins out and bits of oily spanners and dust sheets and things. What bikes have you got?
I've got 2 Norton Commando 850 Mark III Interstates, a Norton Rotary F1, and a Triumph Bonneville.
Fantastic. Are they all in working order now?
3 of them are. One of them's the Bonneville's in pieces at the moment.
OK. And do you then ride them once you've restored
sure,
them?
yeah.
That'd be a shame if you didn't. Now, Chris, there you are. You're on 100. You have to score 67 or less.
So,
do you want to talk us through the board?
Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, Thomas Kingston, I'm guessing Princess Beatrice, Elizabeth Bowes Lyon, George VI, Anthony Armstrong, John, Princess Margaret, Captain Mark Phillips, Princess Anne. I guess I'm going to go for George VI, Elizabeth Bowes Lyon.
OK, George VI, you're going to say for Elizabeth Bowes Lyon. Here is your red line. Can you get below that with George VI? Let's find out. Very well done indeed. Look at that, down to 24. Very good. Your total is 124.
Very well played, Chris. Yeah, Queen Mother, we know her as. It's a good scorer. You are right about a few of these. You're right about Captain Mark Phillips. That was Princess Anne, Princess Royal. So we scored you 71. You're right about Anthony Armstrong Jones as well, married to Princess Margaret. That was 38. Now, Thomas Kingston was not Princess Beatrice.
That's Lady Gabriella Windsor.
Lady Gabriella Windsor, yeah. Would have scored you 2 points. Meghan Markle, quite right. Prince Harry.
Sussex.
Duke of Sussex would have scored you 93. And Angus Ogilvy.
Finally settled down with Princess Alexandra.
His third wife, yes, Princess Alexandra, would have scored you 7 points. So the best answer up there is Lady Gabriella Windsor.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. We are at the end of our first round, which means we have to say goodbye to one of our pairs. I can't believe this. Thomas and Sam, 168. Our head-to-head is the last time. I'm afraid this is the end of the line. It's where we say goodbye. But thank you so much for playing, Thomas and Sam. But for the remaining 3 pairs, it is now time for round 2. Well done, everybody. We made it through round 1. Not the easiest round, I have to say. Chris, very well done. Our lowest individual scorer there. Christopher and Ollie, our lowest combined scorers. So fantastic work on that far podium. Best of luck to all 3 pairs. Our category for round 2 today is words. Can you all decide in your pairs? Who's going to go first? Who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many words ending L-E-N-T as they could.
Simply any word in the UK version of Oxford Dictionary's premium section, please, that ends L-E-N-T. As always, no proper nouns, no hyphenated words, just any word ending L-E-N-T. I've already written down your word.
I haven't, OK.
Before you've even thought of it.
Yeah. Haven't got one yet. Chris, what are you going to go for, Chris?
I'm going to go for valent.
OK, valent, says Chris. Let's see if it's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said it. I'm afraid that scores you 100 points. I'm sorry, Chris.
No, not valent. I'll give all the correct answers at the end of the pass.
Thank you. Gwyn. Now then, words ending L-E-N-T.
Prevalent.
Prevalent. Prevalent. Prevalent. Let's see if it's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said it. It is right. 6. 6.
Widespread in a particular area or at a particular time. Prevalent.
Good. I think I've got one.
Have you?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. It might be nonsense.
Okay.
Might not be real. Christopher. Christopher. Was that a shrug? was that you throwing in the towel? It's going, I'm not. No.
Violent.
Violent. Violent. Let's see how many of our 100 people said that. Violent is right. 100 is our high score, 6 is our low. Violent ends up at 25. Not bad.
Yeah, violent. It simply refers to the shade of the different colours on Christopher's T-shirt.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. We are halfway through the round. Let's have a look at those scores. 6, the best score of the past. Very well done to you, Gwyn. Then we travel up to 25, where we find Christopher and Ollie. Then up to 100, where we find Chris and Lynn. Lynn, quite a lot resting on those shoulders there. Let's hope you've got a lovely low-scoring answer. And good luck. Let's see what happens in the next pass. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, Ollie, we are looking for words ending L-E-N-T.
I think I'm going to go for opulent.
Opulent, says Ollie. Let's see how many of our 100 people said opulent. Here is your red line, nice and high. Very well done. You're through. 15. Your total is 40.
Yeah, ostentatiously costly. Opulent.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Jenny.
I think I will try for succulent.
Very good. Nice gardening term there. Here is your red line, Jenny. Succulent. Let's see if you can get below that with succulent. There we are. Down it goes to 13. Well done. Takes your total up to 19.
Nicely done, succulent. It's also the name of my Hoover hire company.
Thank you very much. Indeed, Richard. Lynn, I'm sorry to say.
No pressure.
I'm sorry to say you are the high. I'm afraid, well, actually, tragically, literally no pressure. I'm afraid it's... I'm afraid the pressure is off now. You are already our high scorers.
Especially as that was my word. But I'm racking my brains. All I can think is silent.
Silent. OK, silent. Let's see how many of our 100 people said silent. No red line for you as you're the high scorers.
Yeah, now listen, let's clear up the issue of valent. It's just a suffix, I'm afraid. It's not a word, and so there's electrovalent. There's all sorts of words that end valent, but valent itself is not a word. If you'd use any of those, you could have got yourself a few pointless answers there on podium 1. So do you have an answer?
Yes, obviously repellent is a good word. That's E-N-T. And then I was thinking propellant, but that's probably A-N-T. So expellent, which was what I was on. So I might just jack all that in and go for corpulent.
Corpulent would have scored you 6 points.
OK.
I thought you were going to go for truculent.
See, that would be great.
Yeah, that's
Wouldn't
what I
that
thought
be
you were going to
good?
go for.
Yeah.
1 point, truculent.
That's your plant hire business.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Yeah.
Should we look at the pointless answers?
Yeah.
Here they come. Credulent is a good answer. Now, cromulent is a word that was made up in The Simpsons many years ago when they were pretending that certain things were words, and now it's a word in the dictionary.
Crapulent. That's a good word.
Crapulent?
Yeah.
Yes, that's another of my companies that did not do well, I've got to tell you. Yes, a pointless answer, crapulent.
Yeah.
So cromulent is now in the dictionary, means acceptable, but it comes from The Simpsons. There's electrovalent, would have been a pointless answer. Omnibenevolent, we can work out what that means. Omniprevalent, pendulent, super excellent.
Wow.
That's a good word, isn't it? Unlent and unopulent. It's weird there's some words that, it's like valent is not a word, but unopulent is a word.
It's an inelegant word, isn't it?
It is an unelegant word, yeah, it really is.
A diselegant word.
It really is contra-elegant.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. So at the end of our second round, we have to say goodbye to another pair. Oh, it's our other returning pair. Look at that. The returning pair's falling like flies. Lynn and Chris, it's been lovely having you on both shows. I'm sorry you didn't make it through to the final, but thank you so much for playing and playing so well, Lynn and Chris. But for the remaining two pairs, it's now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Gwyn and Jenny, Christopher and Ollie. You are now one step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £9,250. But it's the head-to-head, so from here on in, you can chat, you can confer before you give your answers. First pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot. This is going to be interesting.
Well, 2 days in a row now, we've had new pairs coming through to this head-to-head, and 2 days in a row with that very, very big jackpot up for grabs as well. Listen, could be any one of these pairs walking home with £9,250.
Yeah, a lot to play for here. They've all got to be brilliant. Best of luck to both pairs. Let's play the head-to-head. Here is your first question, and it concerns laundry care label symbols. Richard.
Hey, it's big money. What do you expect? We're going to show you 5 laundry care label symbols now. We'll give you the initials of what they represent as well. Can you tell us what they are, please?
Thank you very much indeed. OK, let's reveal our 5 laundry care label symbols, and they are A, DNI, B, HTD, C, DNB, D, HW, and E, DNDC. OK, there we are. 5 laundry care symbols. Gwyn and Jenny, you're our low scorers, so you get to go first.
We're going to go for E, do not dry clean.
Do not dry clean, say Gwyn and Jenny. Now, Christopher and Ollie, do you want to talk us through the rest of that board?
So A, do not iron. B, some kind of envelope. H, hand wash. Go for C. Do not bleach. We'll go for C, do not bleach.
C, do not bleach. So we have do not dry clean versus do not bleach. Gwyn and Jenny went for do not dry clean for E. Let's see how many of our 100 people got that. It's right. That goes down to 41. Christopher and Ollie, meanwhile, have gone for do not bleach for C. Let's see how many of our 100 people said that. Do not bleach is right. Oh, and it wins the point. That goes to 28. Very well done indeed, Christopher and Ollie. After one question, you're up 1-0.
Yeah, very impressed that Christopher won that point, because I know that yesterday he put a white T-shirt in with the colours. Oh, you know when you do that?
Yeah.
Oh. We'll leave B for a minute, because B is the best answer up there. A, of course, is do not iron. That would have scored you 83. And D is, of course, hand wash. It's another big score up. That would have scored you 76. Now, do you know HTD?
I've deduced, I'm guessing hang to dry.
Best answer on the board. It is.
Yeah.
Well done. Would have scored 16 points. Very well done if you said that.
There you go. Thank you very much indeed. Now, here comes your second question. Gwyn and Jenny, you have to win this one to stay in the game. But Christopher and Ollie get to answer it first. Good luck. Our second question today is all about medical specialisms. Richard.
Yeah, we're going to show you 5 fields of medicine now, but we've removed alternate letters from their names. Can you tell us what these are, please?
Thank you very much indeed. So, what are these fields of medicine? We have got CRILG, NPRLG, DRAOOY, EDCIOOY, and GSRETRLG. I'll read those again. CRILG, NPRLG, DRAOOY, EDCIOOY, and GSRETRLG. There we are. Christopher and Ollie, you will go first. What do you think? Nephrology, second one down. Nephrology.
We'll go for the second one down, and we think it's Neparology.
Neparology. Neparology. So, Gwyn and Jenny, do you want to talk us through the rest of that board?
The first one we think is cardiology. The fourth one is endocrinology. And the last one is gastroenterology. And we're going to go for endocrinology.
Endocrinology. OK, so we have neparology and endocrinology. Christopher and Ollie went for neparology for the second one down. Let's see how many of our 100 people got neparology. Let's see if it's right. No, I'm afraid not neparology, which means, Gwen and Jenny, you merely have to be correct with endocrinology for the one up from the bottom to win the point. And it is right. Very well done indeed, endocrinology. It's a good score as well, down to 19, but in this context, crucially, it was right, which means you're back in the game after 2 questions. It's 1-1.
I mean, you're just making it tenser and tenser now. Yeah, the second one down, it's pertaining to kidneys, and it's nephrology. I'm afraid there's an H in there, not a vowel, so nephrology. Would have scored you 8 points as well, would have been the best answer on the board. The top one, you're quite right, cardiology, 30 points for that. Dermatology would have scored you 14, and gastroenterology at the bottom there would have scored 31.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Ooh, this is exciting. It all comes down to a third question, and whoever wins this one goes through to the final to play for that massive jackpot. So best of luck to both pairs. Our third question today is all about eye-openers. Richard.
Yeah, 5 clues now to titles or phrases that begin with the word I. We're going to give you the clues. We're going to give you the initials to the answers as well. Whichever team gives us the most obscure answer is going on to play for that £9,250.
Thank you very much indeed. So let's reveal our 5 I clues, and here they are. Song performed by Maria in Leonard Bernstein's musical West Side Story, IFP. Hitchcock film starring Montgomery Clift as a priest accused of murder, IC. Muhammad Ali's slogan, first heard in the early 1960s, IATG. Rhyme that features in a children's observational guessing game, ISWMLE. And Baldrick's catchphrase in the Blackadder TV series, IHACP. I'll read those all again. Song performed by Maria in Leonard Bernstein's musical West Side Story, IFP. Hitchcock film starring Montgomery Clift as a priest accused of murder, IC. Muhammad Ali's slogan, first heard in the early 1960s, IATG. Rhyme that features in a children's observational guessing game, ISWMLE. And Baldrick's catchphrase in the Blackadder TV series, IHACP. Gwyn and Jenny will go first.
Do you need that one? Huh? I don't know. I need one because it's a children's game as well as My Little Eye. You choose.
We're a little bit stuck on this board, and we only really know 2. I think I'll go for Baldrick's catchphrase, and it's, I have a cunning plan.
I have a cunning plan, say Gwyn and Jenny. Now then, Christopher and Ollie, talk us through the rest of that board.
Never heard of Maria. Don't know the Hitchcock one. It's too many years since I sang a nursery rhyme. So, should we go for the Muhammad Ali?
Yeah, go for it.
I am the greatest.
I am
Muhammad
the
Ali.
greatest. OK, so we have I have a cunning plan and I am the greatest. Gwyn and Jenny went for I have a cunning plan. For Baldrick, let's see how many of our 100 people said it. That's right. Down it goes to 40. Meanwhile, Christopher and Ollie have gone for Muhammad Ali's slogan, I am the greatest. Let's see how many of our 100 people got that. It's right. And that goes to 51, which means very well done indeed. Gwyn and Jenny, after 3 questions, you are through to the final 2-1.
Let's fill in this board, shall we? The biggest scorer of all is the rhyme featuring in the children's observational game.
I Spy with My Little Eye.
I Spy with My Little Eye, said on many car journeys up and down the country. 55 for that. The song performed by Maria.
I Feel Pretty.
I Feel Pretty. That would have scored 26 now. It's quite an obscure Hitchcock film. Do you know the answer to this one?
I'm not sure I do know this one.
The clue is that he's a priest. What might you do? I was going to say,
confess.
what might you do?
I confess.
I confess is the answer. Best answer up there, 10 points. Very well done if you said that at home.
Thank you very much indeed. So the pair leaving us at the end of the head-to-head round, I'm afraid it's Christopher and Ollie. Well, you've played incredibly well across the show. We're going to see you again next time. And on the strength of this, I think you'll do just as well next time. But meantime, thank you very much for playing, Christopher and Ollie. But for Gwyn and Jenny, it is now time for our pointless final. Congratulations, Gwyn and Jenny. You have fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win our pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £9,250. Well, I mean, it's been brief. You just arrived. And here you are, straight through to the final. So very well done for that. What's going to help you take that jackpot home with you?
Anything that we can answer, really. I mean, any subject that we know something about, that would be helpful.
Here, let me rephrase that. What subjects do you know something about, Jenny and Gwyn?
Well, the trouble is, at this stage, I never quite know any of the answers when this last section comes up, really.
You should be an MP, Jenny. You're really good at this.
Answer the question.
Yes.
You just ask it 9 times like Paxman.
Yeah.
I should. But what do you want to see come up?
Tennis.
Tennis. There we are. Tennis.
Yes.
Gwyn?
Tennis would be good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're both keen
Tennis.
fans
Oh,
We had
of
tennis. We literally had tennis on the last show, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
But that was only for £8,250.
Oh,
so
right.
hardly
Right.
worth
I
it.
can do it for
It's
9.
not likely to
Yeah.
come up again.
And you know what it's like. 4 things will appear, and there'll be things hidden behind each of those. You never know. Let's hope there's something. It'd be lovely if you could take that jackpot home. Let's hope there's something that you like the look of. Your first task, though, is obviously to select one of these categories. Let's have a look. We have got The League of Gentlemen and Friends, A Star is Born casts, rap music, the Rugby League World Cup. I mean, if you could have asked for... I can't think of a better board for you. I can't think of a better board.
I can't see tennis. No.
No. Maybe it's hiding.
Perhaps we will do A Star is Born, because I don't think any of the others will
OK.
be any
A Star
good.
is Born casts. It is.
OK, the original Star is Born was 1937. There's been 3 remakes since. We are looking for anyone, according to IMDb, credited with appearing in the remake from 1954, the remake from 1976, or the recent one from 2018. So anyone credited with appearing in any of those 3, best of luck.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, as always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just one of the answers to be pointless. Are you ready? OK, let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Well, I've only seen the latest one, and that's Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. And I can't think who else was in it. 76 was Barbara Streisand, but I can't remember who the guy was in that. And
This is a terrible category for me.
yes, and 1954 film I wouldn't know.
So who else was in the recent one? Lady. Is there anyone else that we recognise
There's-
in the cast?
There was Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga, and loads of other people, but I just can't think of the names. So I think we'd have to. I can only give the 3 names that I've just said because I can't think of anybody else.
54. Who might have been in the 54 one? Anybody around at that time? Doris Day or anyone like that?
No, but a singer.
10 seconds
Yeah.
left.
Well, she did sing.
Yes, but I
You
don't
go
think
with-
she was.
you
I
go
don't
with
think
what
she
you
was
want to
in that. Yeah. We are a little bit stuck, and we just have got the 3 names.
OK, well, it's a tough round for you, that one, I'm afraid. So what answers are you going to give me?
76 film, Barbara Streisand was
Barbara
in that
Streisand.
one. I wish I could remember the name of the guy, but I can't. And then, of course, the recent one is Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga.
Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. OK, we'll take those 3 answers. Of those 3, which is your best shot? Do you think at a pointless answer?
Lady Gaga,
OK, Lady Gaga we'll put last. Least likely to be pointless?
Barbara Streisand, I think.
Barbara Streisand, and then Bradley Cooper goes in the middle. OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order then, and here they are. We have got Barbara Streisand, Bradley Cooper, and Lady Gaga. Well, who knows? It could turn out one of these is a pointless answer.
Fingers crossed.
Well, wouldn't that be lovely?
Wouldn't it? Yeah.
£9,250 would be a lovely jackpot to be taking home. What would you do with that, Gwyn, if you were to win it?
I I would probably invest it in my grandchildren's future education. Got another one on the way, so
Very
in a few
good.
weeks' time. So.
OK, well, that's a lovely thing to do. Jenny, how about you?
I would spend it. And probably on a holiday. That sort of money is well worth it.
Wouldn't that
Needs
be
a holiday
nice?
for it, yeah.
Lovely. OK, well, very, very best of luck. 3 answers on the board. It would be lovely if one of these won that jackpot for you. Your first answer is Barbra Streisand. In this case, we are looking for the cast of the 1976 film of A Star Is Born. If Barbra Streisand is pointless, you will leave here with £9,250. How many people said it? Barbra Streisand. When he's right, just has to be pointless now if you'd win that jackpot of £9,250. Barbra Streisand finishes on 48. So let's move on to your next answer, Bradley Cooper. In this case, we are looking for the cast members of the 2018 version of the film A Star Is Born. If Bradley Cooper is pointless, £9,250 is yours. Again, it's right. Barbra Streisand was right. Sticks all the way down to 48. Bradley Cooper now takes it down, passing 48 to 42. Well, 2 correct answers. Let's move on to your third and final answer, Lady Gaga. And again, we're looking for cast members of the 2018 version of the film. If Lady Gaga is pointless, again, £9,250 is yours. Well, 3 correct answers. Your first answer was Barbra Streisand, which took us to 48. 42 for Bradley Cooper, and there we are, 71. Well, that was a really, really tough board. I'm so sorry. Nothing really came up that was going to work for you, I'm afraid. No, I'm sorry to say. You didn't find the all-important pointless answer. But you do get to take home today's pointless trophy. So very well done for that. Thank you.
Yeah, let's take a look, shall we, at those pointless answers in the different categories. I imagine the most recent one will be the place where most people get their pointless answers, but we'll start with the 1954 version. Charles Bickford, Irving Bacon, Jack Carson, Tommy Noonan, everyone apart from Judy Garland, James Mason and Amanda Blake. Everyone else is a pointless answer there. The version from 1976, Bill Graham, Booker T. Jones, Paul Mazursky, Sally Kirkland, everyone there pointless apart from Barbra Streisand, Chris Christopherson, Gary Busey, Marta Heflin, Rita Coolidge and Tony Orlando. Everyone else is pointless. Now, the most recent one, any of these would have won you the money. The American comedian Andrew Dice Clay is in that movie. From Drag Race, DJ Shangela Pierce is a pointless answer there. Greg Grunberg as well. And Rebecca Field is in Grey's Anatomy, all sorts of things. Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper, Sam Elliott, Dave Chappelle, Alec Baldwin, Anthony Ramos, Lucas Nelson, and Rafi Gavron were the only people who scored points there. So very well done if you got a pointless answer.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard, and thank you once again, Gwyn and Jenny. I'm sorry you didn't win our jackpot today. That will therefore be rolling over into the next show when we will be playing for £10,250. Join us then to see if someone can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.